Hi villains. So recently Netflix released their new film Nimona, based on the webcomic from Andy Stevenson, and before I review it, it feels really important to state how glad I am this film even exists in the first place. Nimona was originally being produced by Blue Sky Studios, known for such mediocrity as Ice Age and Rio, but hey, at least the Peanuts movie was pretty good. Plus, in the later years, they started showing signs of improvement. They stopped with Ice Age, and a couple of their later films were actually pretty alright. Nimona itself was set to be a magnum opus for the studio, with the adaptation featuring new animation techniques and explicit LGBTQ themes and relationships that Disney was extremely hesitant with. Enough so to kill them, I guess. So yeah, Blue Sky never finished this one. Instead, the project was picked up by Annapurna Pictures, though quite a few key staff members moved over to this version, and everyone from Blue Sky is credited in the film. So, with all that taken into account, how did Nimona turn out as a finished project? Great, awesome, amazing. I love this film. If Nimona was actually a Blue Sky production, it would easily be my favorite film of theirs for so many reasons. But first, the story. So after Kamino turned knight Barrister Boardhall is accused of killing the queen, he teams up with shape-shifting teen Nimona to help clear his name and to find out who framed him. It's a very simple premise on paper, but there was so many aspects to add on to its complexity. The story takes place in a futuristic version of the Middle Ages, which allows technology to be part of a traditional fantasy world, and the whole history of the world itself is fascinating and really important to the story's central themes. A lot of the other story depth comes from the characters. Barrister was a commoner who believed in a system that betrayed him, and Nimona's abilities meant the system never supported her and she had no faith in it. Barrister plays things safely, and Nimona is very bored and often creates a scene. There are conflicting characters which make them work so well together, especially with the other things they have going on. Like Ambrosius Goldloin, who's Barrister's lover who stuck with Denise even after the incident, leading to conflicting romantic feelings and gay people. And of course, Nimona herself is done excellently. She's really the heart of the film, not only due to her general energy and abilities, but also the whole theme and moral of the film relies on her plotline, which is excellent. It's a storyline that hits hard, it gets dark, and has a really important allegory attached to it, which I'm sure Disney hated. Then of course, there's everything else the film does. The animation is great, if a bit simple in certain areas. The soundtrack has a nice punk element to it, and the whole film has a nice unique edge to it. Nimona is a character who casually suggests murdering people as a solution, and that's so unique for an animated film protagonist. So to summarize, Nimona is an excellent film with an excellent story and excellent characters that I won't stop thinking about for a long time. It's a busy year, so this might not end up as my favorite of the year, but it's dang close so far. Please check it out, at least for Blue Sky's sake, and may this crew go on to make more cool projects, whether it's a sequel or something entirely new. I have no way to end this.